Hey you, so on this video, how will gold and silver protect you? I'm going to be going over what I expect from my gold and my silver. So before we get into this, I'd love to know what you expect from your gold and silver. And also, if you haven't done so already, please do go ahead and like and subscribe. But yeah, let me know, why have you purchased your gold and silver? A lot of times I'd love to hear. I know everyone's going to be different, you got the prepper stackers and the likes of, but what do you specifically expect your gold and silver to do for you? I'm going to run down in order of, I would say importance, what I expect from my metals, my gold and my silver, i.e. what I expect from it and what I want it to do as to why I purchased it in the first place. And hopefully down below in the comments you guys will let me know what you expect from your metals and what you want for it to do when the time comes. So I've got some pieces here. Once again, got the good old Perth Mint silver sets. I've got a load of sets that when times were good I didn't tend to liquidate them, but still having them now, I'm not complaining. So we'll get into both of these as we move along. So we've got the Perth Mint proof 3-coin silver sets. Be interested to see if we've got any spots there. I don't know what these are going for. I think out of all the Lunar 2 sets that I had, I believe I kept these. I think I have a complete set. And then we have the Royal Mint 5-coin, very rare set. Happy I purchased this one. I did the 5-coin 2012 Dragon, George and the Dragon set there, so I'll be going over those two. So yeah, I'll jump straight into this and say, straight off the bat, what do I expect from my gold and silver? For first off, I'll break it down like what I want and then whether I believe it's doing that. So once again, let me know what you want and what you expect from your metals. So first off, I would say from my metals, as you can see, we're looking at high premium stuff here, but I'm going to be mainly regarding or referring to my government bullion, so my standard foundation and the likes of. The first thing I want for my gold and silver to do for me is to hold my wealth. So it boils down to stacker, collector, or someone that wants it to preservation of wealth. And that's exactly what I'm referring to. That I got into this initially and will always have the mindset that I want it to hold my wealth. I want to put my money into this and have it not erode over time. I don't care if it's a collector coin piece or a generic piece. If it's gold or silver, that's why I'm initially putting my money into it. It's not like I want to collect a bunch of collector coins. Yes, the stack has become a lot more collector coin orientated because I can see it going along with that. It actually helps prop up the stack where some may dip. Those keep on going, so I'll change the strategic plans there, the strategy there, as I'm getting twisted. But that's what I want from my gold and silver. That's the top priority. So looking at whether it does that or whether I believe it will do that, I would say yes, it does do that. Currently we have times when it's down. I done a video not too long ago where I was put out there and I asked where people's stack was. Was you in the up order? Was you in the green or the red? And it was interesting because a lot of people commented back stating that they was going long, so it didn't really matter. But what I was saying is whether you're going long or you're going short, there's going to be a time where you time to calculate your stack, for instance, or do some type of audit where if you've put 10,000 into your stack and you was to audit it today and it's down, I don't know, 2,000, 8,000, it's depreciated. So whether you're long or not, you can audit your stack and see it's down or up. So when I done that video, I was referring to where is your stack currently, not if you was going to sell, but where is it right now, i.e. saying, did you pick well, did you purchase in highs or lows? If you was to just add up the tally of your stack right now, how well is it done, preserving your wealth? We know you're going long. So that's my top priority, as mentioned in that video. I think right now, for me, it's done a good job preserving my wealth. Whenever I do audit my stack, I'm always in the green because of a combination of both of what I referred to in all of my videos. And that's having strong collector coins and also just going for government bullion. But what's also going to play a massive role is picking up at the right time. None of us can gauge that, so it's just luck of the draw there. But I'm constantly in the green until I'm not. But, as mentioned, it's doing well at preserving my wealth. So that's the first thing I want my stack to do, preserve my wealth. Most important for me. I want to put my money into it. Yes, silver is very volatile, and if you're all silver and you purchased in the highest, for instance, and you was to do an audit today and just tally up what you have, you may be in the low, so you would be in the red. But it's a fluctuating metal, an asset, I would say. So you can come back to it at a later date. Key is also timing. If you're going long and you're holding for long, it will bounce back. We all know that, but how long is long? for whoever you're asking. So, yeah, as mentioned, that's going to be number one for me. That's going to be preserving my wealth. So, how well does it do that? I think gold and silver do well at that. The next thing I expect from my metals is, well, what I want for my metals to be is going to be my own bank. So, in hard times, there's many types of saving vehicles out there, many from different types of many saving types of pots. But I want to look at my own stack and know that should I need it, I can reach out to my own stack, however it may be stored, and liquidate that and then move on from there and get whatever it is I may need. So there is going to be a middleman, i.e. a dealer or a platform or auction house. But I want to be able to tap into my own stack as my own bank. How well does gold and silver do that for me? It does it fantastically. Very liquid. The only cumbersome part is when you're, even with gold, for instance, and you've got 5 ounces, you do have to either take a higher risk of posting it in, or depending on who you are, it could be an even higher risk of making your way down to the store. But nevertheless, it's pretty straightforward. Silver, it just takes a bit more, great depending on how much you're liquidating, but it does a good job at that. So I would say, does gold and silver do that for me and from what I expect of it? Yes, it's done it fantastically in the past, and I believe it will continue to do that. So there I think gold and silver is coming trumps for me there. So next, I would say I want an asset or something that's totally outside of the system. Does it do that for me? I think it does. It does it well. You could even say paperless. You've got the point of purchase, and then from there, it's wherever happens from there. You have many ways to hide that asset. I have my reasons for why. I'll touch upon the next one, but I want to have something absolutely outside of the system. Damn near a lot of the other things, be it houses, stocks, or whatever else you're into, is either stationary and you can't move it, or there's a paper trail at all times, and some that are a lot more lucrative and pay more, you don't own them. There's no physical, you don't hold it, you don't own it. Whereas I think as of now, when I was talking on one of my other videos, I think there is some type of risk sometimes in holding the wrong thing, i.e. you could have picked wrong and it can be a problem. So it's not all 100% pro to holding the asset. When you believe if you don't hold it, you don't own it. But I would say, yeah, it does a very good job at having something outside of the system. The system is the legal system, the financial system that we work within. So that's the banking system, and means that they're able to track you from there. Why would I want that? Because, I'll touch upon the next thing that I want it to do. But does it do that for me? Does my gold and silver play that role perfectly for me? Yes, it does. Let me know if it does it for you. Now, next would be, I want to be able to pass on my wealth with it. So this is why I want it outside the system. So does my gold and silver enable me to, pass it on with no type of intervention from no outside bodies or, entities jumping in and saying, hey, we want to tax you on what you've already prepaid taxes on? I think taxes these days have gone way too far, and it gets to the point where it's illogical to me, especially when it comes to owning a property and paying property taxes or inheritance taxes. They're taking way too much, and they're giving a way too little. So there's no pros really in doing it all right. And I've seen a lot of people getting into steps of transferring the deeds and the titles of properties into loved ones' names way early, just to get out of those tax purposes. And it's a shame really that people need to go to these lengths. So when I say I want an asset outside of the system, I've worked hard for mine and I've paid the taxes there. I think it should only be paid once. I should be able to pass on whatever I want to pass on to my loved ones and not have them have to pay any type of, the man shouldn't be able to dig his claws into something I've already paid taxes on. And so this is why when I say I want something outside of the system, then I want to be able to pass it on and hold its wealth. My gold and silver do a fantastic role in doing that. And this is one of the top reasons why I've got into it. And for me, it does that. And this is what I want it for. So, I've heard people say other reasons why they want it for that. They're being pursued through legally, divorce. But, everyone has their own reasons for why, they want to have something outside the system. And, the man can't get their claws on it. They'd sooner sit in a jail cell and rot than, let somebody that they don't want have access to their possessions or tax them to the T. You know, they're just not for it at all. You can bury it, you can hide it. There's many ways of, you know, making it disappear, and it's all yours in the end of the day. So I think it does play a good role there for what it's used for and what I specifically want from it. So next we'll get into a few that I would say are more, I wouldn't say far-fetched, but it wouldn't be at the top of my list, but it's out there. You know, it's a most definite possibility, and it did play a role as to why I picked them up. So I would say next, I want my gold and silver, what I expect from it to do is increase in price, you know, greatly. You know, I want it to really, really increase in price. There's many out there that believe, the silver's going to go 3, triple, whatever digits. I would love to see that. You know, I think we'll get double where we are currently at time of releasing this, and some, maybe see the previous all-time highs. Anything's possible, but I am invested in silver specifically to see that type of a boost got in low enough. And I think if we did see something like that, I would liquidate a good healthy portion. And there's always big talks of gold. You know, I've said it myself and done videos of it, seeing the 10,000 plus, $10,000. You know, who knows where it may go? Who knows what the economy is going to be doing at a time like that when we do see a big increase? But it's not one of the main reasons why I've invested in these metals. I think some people may get confused and they purchase it just for that. I think they are better, and I've come to understand there are better investment vehicles for that, and I understand that fully now. That's never been something that's clouded my judgment, but you know, it is something I expect from it. Can it do it now is a difference. I would say in terms of percentage, 50-50, it does have a strong percentage of doing it. I would easily give it a 70-30. Let me know if you think your silver can go triple digits and your gold can go, you know, $5,000, $10,000 plus, i.e. switch it around to pounds also. Please let me know. But there I would say it's a strong possibility, you know. So next I would say I've got my gold and silver to barter with. You know, I've specifically purchased pieces just to do that junk, useless. You know, people get upset when I talk about junk, but I've purchased, you know, junk, old coinage, just specifically for that. Will I see that ever being a situation? You know, interestingly enough, from the current situation that we're in, I visited a farmer's market not long. It was the only place we could find eggs, and it was interesting because I asked them, I said, hey, what do you guys know about gold and silver? So if I was here today and, you know, the pound was dead in the ground and I had a couple of silver coins with me or some sovereigns, would you accept that? And it was funny because one of the gentlemen said, yeah, he would gladly accept sovereigns, and another gentleman didn't know what the hell I was talking about. So I think that system needs to be, there needs to be a mainframe to it first, and every, you know, farmer's market or free trader is going to know what they know. But I think generally if you're in that line of business, you know it can be a possibility because they're technically out of the system where they're bringing the farm into you now. It's a whole new type of trade that's going on at the moment. But it was funny to see that one knew and one didn't. But I think there is a possibility, but I don't know how it would work. So, you know, it may be absolutely different where you are in the world. Please let me know how that would work. And if you even done it, a lot of the time people refer to Argentina and Venezuela. So, you know, but then you hear mixed reviews and, you know, mixed comments when it comes to that. So let me know if it's something you've done or if you're into farming and you think it's going to definitely be a possibility and you will be able to do it. But that's something I definitely do want from my gold and silver. Whether it's a possibility, whether it can be done, I think it can be done because if the currency collapses, they're only going to have to take real wealth. They're not going to be able to trade with thin air or chocolate buttons. So something will have to come and replace it. And it's been done throughout history and time. This is what these two are being linked and associated to. So I'm expecting it to do the same when the time comes. So wrapping this one up, I would say what I would ultimately love from my gold and silver is for it to be coupled back with the currency. So, you know, once upon a time, it got decoupled from the currency, the pound, the dollar. I would love to see it pegged back with the pound or the dollar or just in fiat as a whole. Will it happen? I highly doubt it. You know, I think we're going cashless as we move further down the road. They want to always be able to corrupt and mess things and play things about. And I think if you have it coupled, you have it, you know, leashed, tied down. You have it on a tight leash. Wishful thinking, yes. What would be the benefit of that is, as I'm already in it, I think we would see strong gains, you know, increase in price, and it could technically create new oligarchs overnight. Wishful thinking once again, but it'd be great to see the manipulation end. But then you have things like the stock market and so on, and creating infinite bubbles really tank if you had, fake money pegged to real money. But that's what I would like to see. But is it possible? I highly doubt it. But let me know if you think that is possible. So that's just from how I see it and what I expect for my gold and silver. How will your gold and silver protect you? That's what I expect from it and how I see it and why I purchased it. So I'd love to know what you expect from your gold and silver down below, and whether you see it doing that or whether you think it stands no chance whatsoever of doing that. So let me know what you expect from your gold and silver. Which one do you favor more? Which one do you think is going to do a better job at doing whatever it is that it may do? So if you haven't done so already, please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the rebound.